Education Unpacked, and welcome back again to our channel. We want to thank you for joining us. Here at Online Education, we focus on everything online learning and both master's, bachelor's, and doctoral program. We take your questions and make sure we provide you with guidance so you, the viewers, can make an informed decision. So if you're joining us for the first time, we want to thank you for watching. For our loyal subscribers, we give you a big thumbs up as always. So thanks again for staying with us. What are we looking at today? We are looking at the state of preparedness before you start your program, be it bachelor's, master's degree. That is what you need to know before you start. What are the preparatory state? What are the things you need to put intact? What are the elements that are required to get you have a sound start of your master's degree or bachelor's or doctoral program? So that's what we're going to be looking at today. These are very important things that you can't take for granted because they will determine on how you become successful. So today I'm going to give you 10 tips that will wow you on how to get ready for you to start your degree program online. So please keep watching. Now, tip number 1, everything being equal, you have your certificates that you're planning to have a certificate in whatever field or whatever area. Let's say now you have applied and you have your letter of admissions. So you're ready to start the program in a month's time. So what are the things you need to make sure they are working well before you are confident to commence? Number 1, you need to check your internet. From wherever in the world you're studying online from, be it in the African continent, within Europe, or in Latin America, or in Asia, or in North America, wherever, in the Middle East, wherever you are, you want to check on your internet level. I understand we do have different levels of internet connectivity, and that's important. That's the main case why it's important. You can have all levels of motivation, but if your internet connection are not really good or you haven't made provisions for that, then you're not going to be successful. By this, I mean you want to check if you have regular access. You want to make sure that you'll be able to download materials that are required. If you are studying online, you want to figure out if you'll be studying access to from your work or from your office, or you've just recently purchased a modem, or you're using the public computer. We encourage you to watch one of our episodes which will help you to prepare yourself if internet is a challenge for you. So that's very important. We hope that makes sense to you. So internet will set rest. The second thing you need to know is you want to be very sure that you have all of your login details. This is very essential. You can't proceed without your login details. This is very important. By the login details will mean your student email address is ready. You know your password very well. You know your student email address, which you can write it. You can close your eyes and then you can write it at any time. This is important because you're going to be logging in from different computers. From if you're a busy professional who travels from continent to continent for business, you want to know all of this because there may be a day we have to jump somewhere and just log into class and do really quick stuff. So you have your details ready, you can access that information, you write it somewhere safe, so you have a particular link to the classroom. You want to save all of that so you know how to log in anytime, anywhere. The third thing you need to know is to complete the preparatory module. It's called student orientation, or it's called student readiness orientation, or the preparatory class that you need to do before you start. This class is designed to enhance your experience on how to navigate the student portal, which could be the online learning environment. It's called the digital classroom in a different way, so I don't know how it's called in your own particular program. This preparatory module is designed to help you build the skills that you need to kind of drive your student experience better. So it's a prerequisite for you to complete that first before you start. Why is so important? Because it makes your program become smoothly. You can just start as easy as possible. You don't have to struggle. Of course, we understand there are students who come in with a late enrollment, late students who come in the late part of the program starting in about a week. You can just do some kind of fast one to see how you can improve on there. But from my understanding and my experience, the readiness orientation or the student preparatory course, it's the very basic thing you need to know. It's just so simple. So we want to make sure you get that out of the way. The next thing you should be also aware of is for you to have created some contact with your academic advisor. Remember, once you are recruited, the person who recruits you in the program is different from the person who is going to be advising you, counseling you throughout your studies. We're going to make a video about that. It's so important for you to know. So this academic advisor, you create contact with them, you let them know you're ready to go, you're good to go, that you're going to be coming to them if you have challenges or any issues. So you know their contact details. You can reach to them at any time of the day, wherever, depending on which university around the way you're studying from. If you're living in Africa or you're living in Europe and you're studying with a university in the United States, time difference may be different. Of course, you want to know whom you go to when you have a challenge. I'm going to tie the academic advisor also with the technical support. You can know where you can access the technical support in your classroom. So that's the reason why the preparatory course is important. So you want to get that out of the way, so you are sure that you know where to get help when you need one. The next thing we're going to look into the fees. You want to make sure you've made your payment for your tuition fee. You get that out of the way once you've made the initial deposit that is required, because you don't want to be starting your program where you haven't cleared that out. That may crowd your understanding and your focus. It's a big problem there. By just paying the fees is not enough. Paying the fees and making sure you have your confirmation from the school that your money has actually been received. This is going to help you to make sure that you can start your program with peace. So have your confirmation of payment with you, and you have already made your deposit, and also you've understood what the tuition fees will be all about. We did a brilliant video about the different types of tuition fees. I urge you to take a look at that in one of our videos in our platform. The next thing you should know also is the books and how to access that. By this we mean, if you choose to study where you can buy your study materials, some universities have online libraries where you can have access to. Make sure you have access to the online library. You have your login details that you can go into the online library at any time of the day, so you don't want to be embarrassed. Or if you plan to buy your books from different Amazon, your local bookstore, they're also using the public library, you want to know how you're going to be doing that. So this is the level of preparedness that gives you readiness as well to engage the program as soon as you start. So this is vital for you who is planning to start, or who is already in the process of starting, or who is already in the program who did not prepare. So I'm giving you these great tips for you to get you become successful. Another very important thing for you to know is also to have a chat with your family members, your loved one. You want to talk to your husband, or the husband want to talk to the wife, that I'm going to be starting this program at this particular time. This is what is going to be involved. You want to schedule that together. So it's important for you to have that 5 or 10 minutes talk, because it may be embarrassing once you start. Based on experience, it's going to be challenging. It's online, but it's extremely challenging. I'll show you that, but it's doable. So this is something you need to know. Another thing also which is very important is about the mindset. Studying online, most people who come in to study online do it for the first time. But I tell you what, there's nothing new. It's just that you are doing it behind the computer, and you're submitting the papers. But the level of engagement is so high that you'll be like, come on, I'm not sure if I'm going to be successful. So that's the reason why we're talking about having a positive mindset. So your mindset is that of a graduate. You're thinking like a graduate, somebody who's going to finish so soon. So this is important for you. The next point, which is number 9, is for you to request or external documentation that during the admissions process, if you had a conditional admissions, you want to secure all of the documents to make sure that you can start early. or you'll be needed later, or if they require a transcript from your previous school, you want to organize that. You don't want to be caught up in the middle, because some students caught up in the middle and then they find out as a difficulty. So it's important for you to arrange that. And final, which is the most important also, is for you to start. Now, once you're ready to start, you can just start. So having done all of these checks, it gives you ample space to refocus yourself, and you have a chance for you to engage the program and become very successful. So without all of these things, you may not be able to have a better student experience. Hopefully all of these tips I've given you, the 10 tips, will gonna help you to stay focused, for you to start the program more effectively, to have a good student experience, for you to be able to start hitch-free and less stress. And it's up to you to be able to make the day count now. And if you think that there is a point or something that I've missed or I left without discussing, which you think you studied online already and you had a challenges, or you were able to do with I didn't mention here, I would like to hear from you. Drop us your comment, and please click and subscribe and share our videos to your different network. We are looking forward to growing the platform. And for now, I will let you go, and thanks for watching, and have a good day. Bye-bye.